LitKids is a destination for kids to explore the world of literature, culture, art, and creative expression. With a rich library of curated content, LitKids helps kids learn from the best. Be it professionals under LitKids Masterclass or their own peers under LitKids Influencers. They not only get to hone their talents, but also find a canvas to showcase their opinions and views through LitKids Library, the LitKids Talk Show, and various contests like LitKids Open Mic. So come join the LitKids tribe and find your calling. Don't forget to check us out on the LitKids YouTube channel.
Hi guys, I am Subhashri from Newborn International School, Bangalore, back again with a new book. So last time we got to know the importance of Indian superfood ghee, but not this time. I have come up with a book which you wouldn't have expected from me as a 13-year-old girl. This book is filled with science, psychiatrism, hypnotism, etc. Sounds interesting, right? Today I am going to review the book named Many Lives, Many Masters by Dr. Brian Weiss. It is a true story of a prominent psychiatrist, his young patient, and the past life therapy which changed their lives. It was around 1980 when a 27-year-old young lady named Catherine approached to Dr. Weiss seeking help for anxiety, insomnia, panic attacks, etc. He tried many therapies, but it failed. So he turned to hypnotism to check whether it would work. And do you know what happened? Oh my God, Catherine began to recall all her past life memories. This is so interesting. At first, Dr. Weiss' scientific mind did not accept it, what he was experiencing initially. But after the spirit entity's master started talking to him through Catherine about his own life, his skepticism got removed. Doesn't it seem like a true story? I know it doesn't seem so, but yes, it is. This book gives many perspectives on life after death, our brain filled with secrets. They also give a new character where the spirit entities called the masters are available to guide us after our death. Doesn't it seem so good? Yes. It has many other too. It has brain with secrets, etc. Be a reader today and be a leader tomorrow. I know this book is a very interesting read. I would suggest everyone to read this book and savor the experience it brings. Hope you all like me speaking. Thank you for all your time.
Who said life was fair? Stories not only amuse us but also impart moral values and
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Nehal Kundap and I'm here to give you a film review based on a math genius, Shakuntala Devi. She's the woman who has the best number talent. Basically, the biopic is shown through the eyes of Shakuntala Devi's daughter, Anupama Banerjee. The movie is directed by Anu Menon and the dialogues are written by Ishita Malhotra. The film has its leading cast. They are Vidya Balan as Shakuntala Devi, Sanya Malhotra as Anupama Banerjee, Jisu Sengupta as Anupama Banerjee's father, Paritosh Banerjee, Amit Saad as Anupama's husband, Ajay Abhay Kumar. The story gives you the truth of life. Shakuntala Devi is presented as the most independent person. She used to do math shows for earnings from the age of 5. Because of sister's death, the tragic incident pushed her to be the big woman. She was distant from her family because of these reasons. The story has lots of twists, but it looks good and crispy. It's mysterious at the start, but at the end, you'll love the mother-daughter duo. There is fight, drama, love, yes, and inspiration. But I didn't like the presentation of the scenes. So the first scene is just the throwback, and the second scene is the future, where the situation is different. So it might be confusing at the first time when you watch it. You can watch this movie on Amazon Prime Video, which is an OTT platform. The equations of mother-daughter are not solvable, as a daughter is not interested and fed up of her mother's fame life. Professionally, her equations with numbers were seamless, but personally, equations with her parents, daughter, or son-in-law are often miscalculated. The numbers are shown dancing in front of Shakuntala Devi's eyes, and we feel the same joy while watching this well-made movie. So, I'll give 4 stars to this film. First star for all characters' flawless performance. Second star for the mother-daughter duo. Third star for the costumes and the direction. Fourth star for the dialogues. A must-see as it is more of a mother than a mathematician. It will multiply and square your joy for sure. Thank you.
If there are any particular mannerisms that this character has, if they belong to a certain region or from a certain milieu or a certain socio-economic background, try and gain as much knowledge as you can about that world so that then you can sort of sprinkle in finer details into your character. Evolve while you're on the job, collaborate with your actors, collaborate with the script writer, collaborate with the director. I, as an actor, tend to evolve during the process of the performance. And I think another very big part of performance for me is my co-stars. I feed a lot of their energy, of their performance, and that has really always made my job more enjoyable for me. Hi, everyone. I'm Shruti Seth. I'm an actor by profession, and I've been acting now for 20 years.
Hey guys, I am Bhadra, the author of an anthology of poems called The Solitary Blossom. Dreams can only be achieved if pursued relentlessly, and the same goes for writing. Whether it is short stories you're writing, poetry, or even an entire novel, the most important thing is to be regular with your work. You need to ensure that some portion of your work gets completed each day. Always value honest feedback, be it positive or negative. The publisher is the most important part of the entire process. Well, the publisher and you, the author. You must identify a publisher who is capable of getting your book printed in perfect layout and without any flaws. They must also have a presence in the market so that once your book is launched, people can get it easily and it is available on platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, etc. Preferably, the publisher must be someone who generally deals with the same genre as the one in which your book is written. And once all of that is done, your book is ready to hit the shelves.
Hello everyone. I am Manu Sandrash and I'm 12. So today I'm going to give you a movie review of the film Chichore. So this film is directed by LITKIDS Tiwari and he's also one of the dialogue writers of this. Everyone's best memories are their college days. This movie takes you back to the memory lane and you'll be nostalgic. In LITKIDS Tiwari's directed Chichore, nostalgia is the source that brings flavor to a very straightforward story. A bunch of friends in their 40s reunite some 20 years after they pass out of their engineering college to meet their own in the diamond quest. So let's talk about the characters in this film. Sexar, he is fond of reading dirty magazines. He did mind-blowing acting, and his comedy timing in the film was just perfect. Mummy, he is an overprotective mama's boy, and his father wanted him to be a real man. Acid, as the name suggests, he couldn't speak a single sentence without any toxic, that is, any abuse. Bevda, the genius with a drinking problem is Bevda. Derek, he's a stud who believes that he's spat out from bigger things. So let's talk about the lead roles in this film. Maya, played by Shraddha Kapoor, was the campus hottie desired by all. Anni, played by Sushant Singh Rajput, my favorite character, is shown too confident and a good leader. He blossoms into the character of the father struggling to make right his relationship with his son. So all these characters belong to the H4 hostel and thus they were known as losers. This was because they had never won GC. And the thing was, they always came last. So let's talk about the story. It's not one of those stereotype stories. In this film, you will enjoy college days, college ragging, suspense, drama, comedy, sports, friendship, romance, life lessons, and a power. It gives you a very, very important social message. From this film, parents will learn that they need to teach their kids how to deal failure gracefully along with success. We will learn that failure is a new beginning for us. There are many hilarious scenes in this film, but two of them are my favorite. In the first scene, the seniors ask Anni and Mummy to go to the girls' hostel and fetch the girls' clothes. But the moment Maya came in front of Anni, he started blabbering. Maya giggled, but the audience laughed out loud. In the second scene, they go for a kabaddi match. And so, they ask the cook of the canteen to pretend to be their coach. And on the field, they ask him to tell them the recipe of aloo ki sabzi. And the way he acts is hilarious. There are many scenes in which you will laugh and cry at the same time. Preetham's music is not blockbuster, but it's good. You don't feel that any of the song is misfit in that particular situation. So I feel that this movie is going to be a blockbuster film and I suggest all of you to watch it. It's a Paisa Vasool film and I'll give 4 out of 5 stars to this film. So enjoy the movie and if you like my film review, then please do subscribe to LITKIDS channel and then comment I vote for Mahi Sangrashka. And don't forget to mention my name since without your support, I can't win. So thank you and bye-bye for now.
Voice is such a beautiful gift that we've got, that God has given us. It's also important to understand that it's a very effective, powerful tool. आपकी आवाज आपकी पहचान है. मुझे लगता है कि vocabulary आपकी पढ़ने का जो आपका your clarity, pronunciation is very, very important. Literature पढ़िए. Try and see आपकी speed क्या है. Try and see आपकी clarity कितनी है. Pronunciation, enunciation, punctuation, modulation. There's so many things. My mother used to insist in newspaper पढ़ो. To understand full stop kahan hai, comma kahan par hai, how to be in the flow of the news. Hear it. If it's not sounding right, it won't sound right to the other person too. आपको एक distinct voice इसलिए दी गई है क्योंकि आप unique हैं और it's like a thumbprint. Nobody has the same thumbprint. Okay, nobody on this earth. Likewise, voices may sound similar, but they aren't really similar. Hi, my name is Manini Day. All of you know me as an actress. I'm also a voice artist.
life was fair.
Stories not only amuse us but also impart moral values and
Hey, I'm Rishika Sangrajka, nicknamed as a bookworm, for my passion for reading, and I'm not complaining. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear about James Bond 007, or Ethan Hunt, or Alia Bhatt and Razi, or Akshay Kumar and Baby? If the word spy immediately comes to your mind, then you sure are a mystery geek. And that's exactly what Stormbreaker, the book I'm reviewing today, is all about. A classical mix of mystery, action, adventure, plots and subplots, twists and turns, thrills, gadgets, and everything else to keep you captivated from the first page to the last. This book, written by Anthony Horowitz, is the first in the series of books under the title Alex Rider, who is the main protagonist here. In this book, Alex finds himself plunged in the depths of the MI6 spy world when asked to investigate Mr. Harold Sale, the cruel antagonist with devilish plans to destroy the population of Britain. The book showcases Alex as a smart, committed, witty, sporty, and courageous 14-year-old boy. It traces Alex's journey under a fake identity to infiltrate Mr. Sale's headquarters and gather vital information. Like any other spy story, this book is full of adrenaline-pumping action. One of my favorite segments is when Mr. Sale finds out what Alex is up to, and he is chased, shot at, drugged, punched, and as weird as it may sound, left to be killed by a giant jellyfish. Anthony Horowitz's writing style is straightforward yet vastly different from others. The author meticulously describes each scene, character, and object so that it becomes easy for the reader to imagine all the events occurring in the book. The excellent writing in these books has made them achieve cult status. In fact, this book inspired the movie Stormbreaker, which was released in 2006. I'd rate this book an 8 on 10. I would highly recommend that all 12 to 13-year-olds read this book at least once. And as it is rightly said, if you don't like to read, you just haven't found the right book. This book may turn out to be a perfect first read if you are a hardcore mystery buff. I hope to meet all of you guys after you've read this book. Happy reading. Thank you.
This video, I'm going to be making a huge doodle on a canvas. While I do recommend this because it's insanely fun, I think you should start off on a sketchbook or maybe a loose sheet of paper. When you look at this artwork, you might think, what does it mean? Well, that's the whole point. It doesn't mean anything. It's your thoughts on paper, and whatever object that comes to your mind just goes on the paper. I think of all my characters as different avatars of myself in a certain emotion. Some characters are inspired by other artists' avatars or artworks, but I like to put my own twist on them. As for objects, they are things that interest me and influence me. Don't be limited to what you can already draw. Try new things, and at the end of the day, you're going to be a better doodle artist. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Everybody, believe me, everybody experiences anxiety and nervous energy. Everybody, all performers. Now, what you have to do is that you have to convert that nervous energy and that anxiousness into something positive. To make mistakes is a very, very important part of life because you learn from failures more than you learn from successes. Had I not been that girl who was a laughing stock up on the stage, I wouldn't have been here where I am right now. Had I not blanked out on that stage, I wouldn't have worked harder to be where I am. Had I not, failed that audition of mine because of wrong pronunciation, I would not have, put that extra effort. People have different ways of communicating things. You can make it humorous. You can also make it emotional. That's your style. Sometimes humor really works when you are very stressed and when you are very tensed about something, and you just go up on stage and you start with something very casual and addressing the audience, and you start with a small little joke or some anecdote. It just kind of lightens up the atmosphere in the audience. Hello everybody, I'm Soumya Tandon. We are talking about public speaking.
So hey guys, what's up? My name is Vivek and welcome to the filmy review of the Avengers Endgame. Wait, my mind's snapping my fingers. So let's begin. The Avengers Endgame is a sequel to the Avengers Infinity War and is the 22nd film in the MCU, which is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and is written by Christopher and Stephen McFeely with a stylish and stunning cast where Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, and many more. The running time of the film is exactly of 3 hours, and trust me, you won't get bored in this amazing journey. The budget of the film is of $356 million. The film will make you laugh aloud and will make you cry as well. The film is divided into 3 parts: the beginning, the middle, and the ending part, where the beginning part is a bit slow, but the most important facts are displayed in the beginning part. The middle part will remind you of the sweet and emotional memories of our Avengers. The ending part is a bit fast, but my personal favorite. You know, the action-packed one. The best part is that where the Avengers that started with a small team are focused properly. And the biggest strength of this film is that each and every Avenger gets the equal screenplay time. That is, if you're a fan of Captain America or Iron Man, this movie is for you. So that's it for today, guys. Wait, are you still waiting for the ratings? Guys, I just can't rate this movie. This film has made a special place in my heart. And yes, a wise man truly said that the emotions can never be rated. 22 films, 11 years, and one epic conclusion. The best Marvel movie ever made. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video. So give a thumbs up and comment down below. Ta-da!
Hi, my name is Megan Tandon. Today my session was on writing stories. My book, The Child Horse, just recently got published. So I was 10 and a half when I started writing, and then 11 and a half when I finished. I know, it took me way too long. Pace and length of my sentences was something I had to keep in mind. If I didn't, I'd go wrong. If you want the reader to feel like something was going super fast, then you would have a series of short sentences with no adjectives at all, unless necessary. For example, if you are on a relaxed picnic in a beautiful garden, then I would have a long descriptive sentence to show the peace in it. But if I was in a war, like in the book, I would have a series of short sentences. It'd be like, I ran and there's fire and da-na-na-na, because it makes the reader read fast, and your brain automatically makes things go fast. So it really helps the reader have that experience.